What's up? What's up? What is up, everyone? Hope that you are doing well. Hope that you're having a great day or a great night, depending on where you are in the world. Um, I'm having a good day. I'm excited about this webinar. I'm going to show you all a really cool strategy. So everybody's piling in right now. We had a really fun week if you've been following around in the Facebook group. So we'll go a little bit over that. But yeah, I have, let me get my webcam on real quick. There we go. What's up, everyone? I have been having a pretty hectic day. Baby appointments. If you didn't know, I'm having a little boy as our first child, and he will be born in the next like 3 weeks. So I'm excited, terrified, trying to prepare. This year, this is going to be happening during like Black Friday, like my busiest time of the year in e-commerce is when we're having a baby. So this year, I've kind of accepted the fact that I'm just not going to be able to do it as big as I'm typically able to, the previous years. And I'm excited to see all of you crush it in my place this year. Now, obviously, my store will be running and we'll be doing promotions, but I'm just not going to be able to be fully focused. But I am going to automate as much of it as I possibly can. So, obviously emails are completely automated. So that's like so amazing because I know that, if my wife is in the middle of having a baby, like my emails are going out and I'm getting traffic to my store and I have that potential to generate customers still. So if you've been following like what I teach, a lot of what I teach is the automation part of traffic, of customer fulfillment, generating sales, so on and so forth. But yeah, it has been interesting because I mean I had to have a home gym, and this week I had to take my whole home gym apart, move it into the garage, and turn it into a baby room. And then there was a lot of work and prep in there on the walls and whatnot. So yeah, this year I'm a bit overwhelmed, and I look at this and I just feel so blessed that my business is so automated, and your business can be mostly automated as well. Now, that doesn't mean it's magic. It doesn't mean that, it doesn't mean that you're going to generate sales with no effort. It just means that you can set things up so you can, if something hits, family emergency, whatever it may be, okay? Something hits, like you're not out of business. And that's what's so cool about what we're doing. And I'm excited to be a dad, even if I had to shut everything down, to go through this experience. That's exactly precisely what I would do with no regrets. But your boy, like, I mean, if I can still have emails going out, generating customers and traffic to my e-com stores and, my online businesses, like, I'm going to do it, right? Uh, so anyways, what you see on the screen right now is our typical PPH welcome screen. If this is your first time to come on the Profit Power Hour, I'm stoked to have you here. Make sure you start your Shopify store at that link right there, profitph.com/Shopify, and you'll get a 3-day free trial. And your first 3 months will only be $1 per month. That's a new promotion that they're doing if you choose the basic plan. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you. Um, when it comes to like, you know, the Shopify plans, like this is the page that you'll go to. But if I just come over here to, I'm just going to spend just a second on this because we have a lot of new people on here. And by the way, just like 2 weeks ago, people were flooding my inbox saying they couldn't get in the webinar because it got maxed out. So if you're here, I'm glad that you're here. But if you're new, Shopify's got a couple of different plans. They got basic, they've got the Shopify plan, and they've got the advanced plan. Okay, now, um, when I first started my Shopify store and I saw the options, they were a little different prices back then. I think prices went up a little bit since I started, but it's neither here nor there. Um, I came in here and I was like, okay, what plan do I need? Okay, well, this is this, and this. And I said, screw it. Like, I'm in this to win it. Failure is not an option. I want everything that I could possibly get to be more successful. And one of the big things about the advanced plan is that Shopify takes a smaller percentage of the sales that you generate because Shopify also does merchant processing. And so every time you generate a sale, they take a small percentage, 2.9%, 2.6%, or 2.4. And if you plan to win big, like that extra 0.5%, that really does add up to more than, you know, 299 bucks, right? Not to mention the ability to have all of my, you know, virtual assistants in there, the custom reports, right? There's so many other additional features, or even at like the $79 plan. So I'm not pushing you to do one or the other. I'm just simply going to say that if you're starting a business, okay, and you plan to really give this business a go, unless you don't have the money, okay, why would you not at least choose the $79 a month plan where you're saving a couple of points on merchant processing, and you have the ability to add a team to there, because 2 staff accounts is BS. I mean, that's you're going to have 2 support reps, right? But you're going to need, if you're really going at it, you're going to want to be able to add virtual assistants on here that can add products to your store, that can make edits to your store. So it's worth it, right? And then plus there's just additional features here like the professional reports and some automations that they include in that make it worth it. So I don't care what you do. I seriously do not care. Okay. Like it makes no difference to me which one of these 3 plans you do. All right. I'm just saying that I always want to give myself the most tools and the most opportunity. So I would jump into this bad boy at least if I were new, and this is where I would start, or like I started at this. But when I started, this plan was only $199. Okay, so but still, I would have said whatever. But that's up to you. Do what's within your budget. Okay, that's all I got to say about that. But start your store. Now the vendors. This will be a, I'm just going to rename this Pillow Profits POD app. Pillow Profits, there we go, POD app. These right here are the recommended vendors that we use. Pillow Profits, done a lot of business with Pillow Profits, great friends with the founder and CEO of that company. Shine On, phenomenal business in the US, also great friends with the founder and CEO of that company. Zendrop, phenomenal fulfillment automation company. Great friends with their founder. I'm also an investor in Zendrop, and you know, they're a great replacement to AliExpress and what used to be Oberlo, right? Which they changed now, but I don't even know what they changed to because I don't even use them anymore. So I use Zendrop. But these are the top 3, and then CJ Dropshipping is also really great. That's a massive company, less personalization, but more product options. So Pillow Profits is going to be great for print on demand, t-shirts, hoodies, yoga pants, shoes, handbags. Shine On is going to be great for jewelry, customized jewelry, which is going to pop off for the holiday season. ZenDrop is great for any and all things drop shipping, okay? And so is CJ Dropshipping. And these are all the links here that you would need access to, okay, to go to those. All right, now, and those are all my partner links with those companies, by the way. So I want to be transparent with that. Now, let's take a look at our main thing here. And everybody go ahead, pop into the webinar, pop into our Facebook group at facebook.com/group/profitph. Tell everybody, get your butt on the webinar because your boy is showing more free strategies on how to crush it with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, okay? And tonight what I'm gonna do, because I teach ads, man, I've taught ads for so long. I'm really good at Facebook ads, and I have put out so much training on Facebook ads, okay? And most of you that follow me know how to do Facebook ads. Now, you could definitely use more training on Facebook ads, but we could all always use more training. Like, I could use more training, right? But a lot of you have been asking me about ways to generate free traffic. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to piggyback on viral traffic that's potentially free. 1 second. All right. If you don't have a membership in our Facebook group, it is free. Go join it because it's getting saucy in there, okay? And you're really going to like it. Speaking of which, be very active in the Facebook group. As a matter of fact, I believe that there is a button in Facebook. Since I'm an admin, it might not show me the button, but there should be a button in here where you can turn on notifications in the group. It might be wise to do that over the next coming weeks because, all right, there's 19,300 people in here. And just this weekend alone, November 4th and November 2nd, I went live and I gave away completely free done for you built Shopify stores. Now you can see we had 794 comments on this one. And on this one, we have 383 comments, okay? Now, what I was doing was just doing some really fun giveaways, right? I basically went in and I think I gave away like 15 done for you Shopify store builds. Now, those that don't include any, those don't include any consulting for myself or my team. They don't include, any softwares or apps or anything like that. It's just like, hey, we can build you a store fast with some products on it. That's still going to need some additional customization, but it's a good template, right? So it's not like we went in and customized a full-fledged, full-blown brand for somebody, right? Which we do, but this was like for those that want to just get things fast, that are slacking behind and really need the help. So anyways, it's neither here nor there. Point is that I'm going to do it again, probably in the next week or two. And if you are paying attention to our Facebook group, you'll be able to hop on this live and have the opportunity to be one of the winners of a free store build using this new template that we put together. Now, unless you are the $2 billion lottery winner that just got picked, I think the winning ticket's from California, God bless them, highest tax rate of them all, then you probably want to be on these lives and try to win a free store, okay? So that's up to you, but we did it twice. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. We did have, 2 or 3 negative, people that were upset that I tagged everybody in the post so I could try to give away thousands of dollars worth of free stuff. And of course, obviously, I told those people to leave the group if they don't want me to go live and give away free stuff. But other than that, it's really great. So make sure that you pop in our Facebook group, you pay attention, because this week I'm going to be going live 1 or 2 more times, completely random. And if you're there, awesome. If you can't make it, it sucks, but you know what? you still get tons of free training with me every single week, right? So definitely check this out. Now, before I jump into the strategy that I want to go over tonight, okay? Um, I want to point something out. Like when it comes to products that I think you should drop ship, okay? There's two different, let me just type this out. There's two different ways to drop ship for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And you know, I'll just go over kind of both of them. Let's see. Here we go. All right. So, two ways to drop ship with Shopify. Okay. Can everybody see my screen? Just say yes in the question box if you could see my screen. Yes, 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 yes. I want my team to make sure that all is good. Sweet. All right, cool. All right. Now, actually, you know what? I should preface this for the Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Okay. And I say for Black Friday, Cyber Monday because, well, just simply because, you know, people are going to want their gifts in time. And so you're going to want to be very picky with the vendors that you drop ship with. So, like when we had the founder of Zendrop on 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that, you know, they stressed the importance of fast shipping. So if you're going to AliExpress, you ain't going to get fast shipping. Now, it's okay to use AliExpress, right? It's okay to use China vendors, but when there's a need for speed, it's risky because you don't want chargebacks, you don't want refunds because people didn't get their gifts in enough time. So number one is I always say, you know, just regular drop shipping, but you'd want to go with some place like Zendrop or CJ that has US, right? Shippers. So what I mean by US shippers is they have their fulfillment center is the United States. They will ship anywhere in the world. But the fact is that if it ships out of the US, oftentimes we have faster shipping options. If it ships out of China, you're going to have way slower shipping options. But if we're going overseas, it's still going to take longer than the norm. But you know, if you're shipping something to Canada from the US, whatever, it's still going to go fast. But US drop shippers are always going to be preferred, but you're going to pay a little bit of a premium, right, for that US fulfillment. And the second thing to do is print on demand. All right, so print on demand is US based usually, plus, you know, it is great for novelty sales. All right, I would say novelty slash trend sales. All right, so novelty slash trend sales is going to be a really important theme tonight. Okay, so print on demand would be done with like Pillow Profits, Shine On that does jewelry, where you're selling T-shirts, you're selling hoodies, you're selling socks. Um, oh, somebody just like, for example, Shopify just sent me a care package the other day. Like Shopify headquarters sent to me just a box full of Shopify gear. They do this for their endorsed coaches like myself. Okay. And if I make this video big here, mute it. You'll notice that my shirt here says entrepreneur. Okay, it just says entrepreneur and some pretty basic text. It looks like college text or whatever, like college text. How many of you in here would agree that's a pretty simple shirt? It's a gray shirt with entrepreneur written across it that has a black outline around it. Pretty basic, right? So when I posted a video while I was on, I know y'all are getting like inception of two pictures of me right now, so let me just X this out. But essentially, when I wore this shirt, okay, I had multiple people message me and say, dude, where did you get that shirt? And I sent them the link to Shopify's dropship store, Shopify supply. And this is Shopify's dropship store. And here's the t-shirt for 18 bucks. Okay. I got it for free. They sent it to me as a gift along with some other stuff. But it's a basic shirt, y'all. There's nothing special about this shirt other than, it's from Shopify. And the people messaging me didn't even know. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm getting off the point here. The point is it's easy and it's cheap and it can be fulfilled from the US fast. People like just certain words that they identify with: entrepreneur, creator, influencer, Republican, Democrat, independent, whatever. You can play in the politics, just probably best not to have an opinion, okay, on your store unless you're really going after a certain market, right? It's better. I try to appeal to everybody with my stores. Um, but people identify with certain words and want to wear those words across their chests. All right, they're passionate about it. Musician, um, artist, whatever. Okay, you get the point. All right, so simple shirts like that can just crush it. So you don't have to be with print on demand, super, 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 like intricate with your designs. Ugly is usually better. I'm going to say that again. Ugly print on demand designs usually work the best. Like when you go into those crappy little junk stores at the beach, or on the coast or wherever, where you go into the junk stores, there's just a bunch of junk t-shirts that have spray paint on them, like different words and whatever, that they charge you like 30 bucks for. That's like $8, whatever. Okay, so you get the point. This is the best two ways to really sell. Okay, having U.S. drop shippers, which you can do with Zendrop, and print on demand. You could do with Pillar Profits because they have really fast DHL Express shipping, and Shine On, which has U.S. shipping. And there's other companies like T Launch and Printful that are U.S. drop shippers as well. Okay, now when it comes to drop shipping, right? Regular drop shipping, let me just kind of separate these here. But when it comes to regular drop shipping, um, you want to try to find really, really, broad, appealing items. All right. So these will do large volume of sales. That's the hope. Okay. Broad, appealing items, novelty items. All right. Gadgets. We've gone over this. Okay. Uh, Let me give you an example of a broad, appealing item, okay? So I don't know if y'all been following me how long, but this year I've gained, I don't know, like 35 pounds or so. Um, I went from 140 pounds to 180 in like 14 months. So I've put on a lot of weight because I lift very intensely. And anyways, uh, when it came to buying like a protein shaker, everybody that lifts, well, not everybody, most people that lift and most people that train, they drink supplements. They drink their creatine, they drink their protein, they drink their collagen. They're drinking all sorts of stuff. They're putting stuff in their body to heal their body, get bigger, whatever. Who cares? Okay. But they're buying protein shakers. So a protein shaker or a shake shaker is like a very broad, appealing item to a massive market of people that are working out, not just lifting, but people that do yoga, people that do Pilates, people that are runners or bikers. They got to fuel their body. And so in my journey to trying to figure out how the hell to mix up protein, I went and bought some whey protein. Okay. I went and bought this stuff right here. All right. It's protein. And I put it in a cup and I stirred it up with a spoon and it clumped up like crazy. And I couldn't drink it. And I wasted a scoop of it. And this is 64 freaking dollars a tub. And then the next day I was like, you know what? All right, I'll blend it. So I put it in a blender. That didn't work. Couldn't drink it. So I wasted 2 scoops. I'm like, damn, how much money am I wasting every time I screw this protein up? Then I was like, okay, I need a protein shaker. So what did I do? I went over to Amazon and I typed in protein shaker bottle. And geez Louise, was I overwhelmed by protein shaker bottles. These have these little balls or whisks in them or whatever that get rid of the clumps. And I noticed that some of them ranged all the way from, $9 up to $34, to 21 bucks, 22 bucks. And I was thinking to myself, and just listen here, because I want to teach you how to think like a marketer. I was thinking to myself, like, well, dang, every scoop of that freaking protein that I waste is costing me at least a couple dollars. So I don't want to buy a crappy shaker and shake this protein up and it not work and then waste it again and again and again. I want a good protein shaker bottle that has a lot of reviews and has a lot of people saying this really does blend it up very nicely. So what I did is I went and I got 3. As a matter of fact, I got this one right here that's 21 bucks, this exact one. All right. I went in and I think I bought one of the cheaper ones that was like 12 bucks. I don't see it on here, but I bought one that was like 12 bucks. No, it was this one. It's $9. I bought this blender bottles, better blender thing. And then I bought another one. Oh, there it is. That's 21 bucks. This one doesn't have the ball in it at all. No blending ball. It just supposedly works. So I bought 3. I spent roughly 40, 55 plus dollars on 3 shakers. So when I got home, so when they got here, I could test them out, find the one that works, and never waste another scoop of expensive protein or supplement again. Okay. And people will most certainly do the exact same thing that I just did, and I promise you that they do. Maybe people don't have a lot of money to just waste and buy 3 protein shaker bottles, for 50 bucks when they could get one of them for 9. But there's always going to be subsets and segments of people that'll buy multiple to test it, okay? Or they'll buy multiple because they want to buy one for their partner, right? Maybe they get one for their gym buddy or they get one for their partner in life, whatever it is. So these are really good items that appeal to a very large group of people. And if you come over here to Facebook, let me just pop over here to Facebook real fast if I still have it up. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, cool. All right, so if I come over here to Facebook and I start to create a new campaign, all right? So let's just say that I want to go in and let me just choose a stupid event real quick. I don't even care what I choose. I want to get to the targeting. So let's come in here and say that I want to market this to people that lift weights. Let's see if first form comes up. Okay, look, first form, I swear to you, I swear to you, I've never typed that in here before, ever. Okay. But coincidentally, because I'm a marketer and I'm like, First Form is a really big supplement company, they got to have a lot of people on Facebook that follow them. And if you're buying stuff from First Form, then you're probably buying protein and stuff like that. We got 666,000 people interested in First Form. Now, what's going to happen as soon as we do that? It's going to start recommending to us other potential keywords. Now, these keywords, in my opinion, all suck because they're ultra broad. Well, not all of them suck, but we like to go for more precise keywords. So we could also just come in here and type in like, I know it showed CrossFit, but we're looking for all the potential. We're like, all right, CrossFit, Murfreesboro, CrossFit, Charlotte. These are small keywords, but so stupid, that stupid Dropbox thing. But we're trying to find the more precise keywords that still reach pretty large audiences. Like, I love CrossFit, 280,000 people. Okay. So by ignoring Facebook's automated suggestions and just typing in CrossFit and looking for myself, we found another 280,000 people. And trust me, if people are doing CrossFit, they're drinking supplements because they tear their bodies up. So you can start targeting millions upon millions upon millions of people that are ultra precise, or tens of millions of people that are broad, and you can start drop shipping to them different types of protein blenders, protein shakers. Like, this is a great item to drop ship. Parents and grandparents and partners in life are going to know that their kid, grandkid, or partner are into training, right? And they're going to see these they could see protein shakers and be like, oh yeah, my son drinks all that, or my grandkid drinks all that, or my granddaughter drinks all of that, those supplements. Let me get her this cute shaker, right? So it's really like just a good product that you can advertise that's ultra cheap to drop ship, and people will buy multiple of. So if you are selling one of these, instead of having just one of them listed on your store, you might go in and have a couple of different options listed on your store. And the reason you would want to do that is for the either idiots like me or the smart people like me. I'm not sure if it's stupid to waste $60 or it's smart to get three of all different kinds and just figure out which one works the best, so I don't waste $60 jugs of protein anymore, you know? So put a couple of different options on there. Let people make their decision to buy two or three and test them out or whatever. They're really cheap. You can get them for $3.94. And you can see that my dumb butt paid $27 for one of them when probably got it from AliExpress, and I just went and bought it, you know? But the point is you want to try to find items that are appealing to broad audiences, okay, where you could do a large volume of sales with higher potential profit margins. So that's just one example. The entrepreneur shirt that Shopify was selling, let me see where that shirt went. This shirt right here is an example of a really simple, basic print on demand t-shirt that anybody could design inside of their Shopify store using a print on demand app. It is so simple to do. So, like, for example, I'm way off what I wanted to talk about tonight, by the way. Um, but I'll get to it in this next second part of the webinar. Okay, so for example, if I went into a print on demand app in my Shopify store, give me a second, it's loading. Okay, I got to reinstall T-Launch because they updated. That's fun. I'll just do Pillar Profits. Okay. So, like in Pillow Profits, which has DHL Express shipping, they get so many different things you could do with POD type stuff. I mean, look at this. So it's really easy to go in and get T-shirts and pillows and jackets, which are going to be hot right now. I mean, it's endless, and all you got to do is just put a word across it. In most cases, look, here are tumblers, which are also really good for fitness people. So yeah, I mean, look, it's really simple. It's all here with the Pillow Profits app. Same thing with Shine On, same thing with T-Launch, same thing with Printful. They're all really great companies. So you want to find items that are broad, and you want to sell very simple novelty style items. Now, for print on demand, if you're trying to figure out what do I put on a shirt, like how many shirts are out there that say entrepreneur? The answer is there's a ton of shirts that say entrepreneur, right? But who cares? It is a novelty or a impulse purchase. So people that aren't going to go, oh, let me see what entrepreneur shirt I want to buy. They're going to see it on their feed and they're just probably going to buy it because they're like, oh, I'm an entrepreneur. I just started my own business and I'm excited that I started my own business. My brother's in-laws, his wife's parents, just opened up. And if you look at my Instagram from earlier today, they just opened up their own coffee shop here. Me and my brother do commercial real estate. We developed commercial strip centers and we leased them out to businesses. And my brother's in-laws got a space and they opened up Stone Ground Coffee. And when I walked in there today, they all were wearing these epic shirts that said Stone Ground Coffee. They looked really great. But they were all wearing Stone Ground Coffee shirts. They had Stone Ground Coffee logos like that you could put on the back of cars and all sorts of stuff. People are just, they get extremely passionate about like becoming an entrepreneur, opening up a new business, and they put a lot of money into expressing that, right? So that being said, that there are people that are excited to be on the new entrepreneur journey, starting their own coffee shop and their own business and running that business, and they do many other things as well. But there's somebody that might say, you know what, I'm a freaking entrepreneur. I'm going to buy an entrepreneur T-shirt, you know. Which brings me to coffee. Coffee T-shirts are anything about coffee usually typically will sell because there are tons of people that are obsessed with coffee. And so parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, cousins, whatever the heck you want to call them, they see a T-shirt and they're like, oh my gosh, so and so is obsessed with coffee. I'm going to get them this coffee T-shirt with this coffee quote on it. And let me just show you something real fast. And I'm going to get to my next point. Okay, coffee T-shirt quotes. So if I just pop on the Google images, you'll see a lot of these T-shirts here. Iced coffee time, y'all. Coffee is always a good idea. Look at these designs right here. My blood type is coffee. Nightmare before coffee. I raise boys on love and coffee. I mean, geez, like this is such a profitable niche. It's like coffee is one of the top traded commodities in the world. I think somebody was telling me that the other day. You fact check that because I don't know if it's true or not. But um, you know, it is a huge niche. And again, you pop over here into Facebook and you start typing in coffee. And look, you're not going to get like this what you look for, coffee lovers, 2.7 million people. Boom. And that's going to start bringing up better suggestions for coffee. And now you're selling coffee t-shirts, they get shipped fast. So it's all basic stuff that you could sell. But the point that I was going to get to when it comes to novelty based and trending stuff, one idea that I've had, and I'm not necessarily saying that this is guaranteed to work, okay? But if you go to Twitter, first off, Elon Musk has brought a lot of attention to Twitter because for those of you that don't know, he bought Twitter, okay, for $44 billion. And my dude is just tweeting like crazy on there. People that don't typically use Twitter are now looking and watching at Twitter because of what Elon is doing, okay? That's not to say that you agree or disagree or like or don't like with whatever he's doing. It's all irrelevant to me as a marketer. I'm just looking at opportunity for marketing as long as I feel like it's ethical, right, and moral. So that said, a lot of eyeballs, like Twitter usage is at an all-time high right now, is what was tweeted. And if you look over here, since today is election day, like this is a little, you know, skewed over here, but they have this trending section, all right? And oftentimes, if you click on this trending section, there will be things that you see that start trending that you could potentially, just like that t-shirt says entrepreneur, you could write across a t-shirt and immediately go in and start advertising that on Twitter. You could literally on a Twitter account start tweeting t-shirts with these hashtags. Um, so keep an eye on these. Now there's For You, trending, US elections, news, sports, and entertainment. So up here on Twitter, if we just go up to the trending section, okay, obviously right now it's going to be all about voting and elections, right? So I voted, but how sick would it be if you got a shirt that said hashtag I voted and you put like a little, icon of a ballot or whatever on there? Because again, just like I said before, people are very passionate about people are very, very, very passionate about voting, and they want to wear things that they're passionate about. They will buy shirts, they will buy stickers, they will buy decals, they will buy coffee mugs, they will buy pretty much anything to show off that they voted because they are passionate about voting. So if this is right now number 5 trending on Twitter, okay, in less than 15 minutes, you could have a shirt, a hoodie, a jacket, shoes, everything your heart desires up with words that go across that say hashtag I voted. And you can put it on sale. It doesn't even have to be for a lot of money. You know, if it's really popular right now, there's a lot of potential volume. So you could legit sell it. If you get a shirt for $6, you could literally list it for sale for 15, right? Without having to mark it up a ton, because it's short-lived trending sales. So you just want to pop off, pop off, pop off, right? So going through here and looking at what is trending right now, I'm not saying put Field of Dreams and Tim Scott and Guam and all of these things on there, but what you're looking for are these little slogans and words and phrases that tend to go viral, and people start to, they start to retweet like a certain phrase or word for whatever reason. Probably should do some research on it before you try to sell it. But you know, it's just a great way sometimes to find trends. And you got to remember, right now is the easiest time to get buyers to your Shopify store. If you look at Google Trends here, just in the last, what is this, last 90 days, you can see Black Friday deals went from basically no searches to peak searches 100 on the scale, right? Of people searching for deals. People are in the buying mood. If we go to, last 30 days, you're going to see just in the last 30 days has it really, really, really peaked to the tip top. So you have to understand that some of these strategies, like the trends on Twitter, they have potential to work throughout the entire year. But right now, people are just in a buying mentality. They are 100% just looking for stuff to buy, just looking for gifts to buy. So purchasing, I'm sorry, offering things like this here, just broad appealing items, novelty items, gadgets always just crush it every year. And with print on demand, sticking to novelty type stuff and things that are trending in regards to words that you can put across it, or slogans. Like, what are some of the top quotes of 2022, the top hashtags of 2022 that you could put on a shirt? Let's see. Let's Google it. Top hashtags of 2022. All right. So Google says these are the top. Oh, well, that looks like November 2021. So anyways, you could do a little bit of research here, and you can find some gems in here like Insta Good and advertise that. There might be a lot of people that use that hashtag, and I mean, it's a top hashtag. So obviously there's a lot of people that used it. And you'll find some good ones in here, some unique ones that aren't just like basic, like style and inspiration and whatnot. If you just go and you dig and you do a little bit of research, right? Um, with any business, especially with marketing, It's not just 1, 2, 3, boom, I'm making money. Like, research is key, and I've always said, you know, you should do some research anytime you're trying to sell anything. But right now, my goal is to just show you quick, fast ways to take advantage of stuff that's trending. How can I take hashtag I voted and turn that into a positive thing to have on a shirt that people really will enjoy, that are very passionate about voting, right? Makes sense? Yes? Okay. And then understanding the mentality of a Black Friday, Cyber Monday buyer is buy, 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 impulse purchase, impulse purchase, impulse purchase. No research, impulse purchase. So selling broad items that don't require a lot of thought, right? And a lot of, you know, should I buy it? Should I not buy it? Should I look for this somewhere else? It's a protein shaker. Have a couple of options on your Shopify store, and they'll either buy one or they'll buy a couple, right? Um, that's the mentality. Don't have decision paralysis. Now, the other thing that I would recommend doing, okay, that I would recommend doing for your business, if you want to get free traffic, because a lot of people are asking me about free traffic, Adrian, you know, how do I get free traffic? What's the best free traffic strategy for Black Friday if I don't have a big budget? Let me tell you something right now. The best way to get traffic for Black Friday, Cyber Monday is to pay for it, okay? Paid traffic is always the best type of traffic. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. However, when it comes to free traffic, here's what I would do. Okay, I'm on like last week's notes, or actually 2 weeks ago notes. Anyways, here's what I would do. Okay, you need I'm gonna come all the way over here so I have some space. Come on. All right, what you need is a BFCM social domination plan. All right, you need a BFCM social domination plan. Okay. Now, what I mean by this is you need a way to reach the masses freely and quickly. All right. So, what you're going to need is number one, a Facebook fan page. Number two, a TikTok page. And we went over this. I can't live with myself leaving a K that ugly. Okay. You're going to need a IG profile. And I would say, and I typically wouldn't say this, but a Twitter account, because of all the eyeballs on Twitter right now. There are so many, everybody's a buyer. Okay. Everybody's a buyer of something. So we know that all of the eyeballs are on these platforms. Okay. We know that tons of people are on Facebook. Okay. We know that tons of people are on TikTok. We know that a ton of people are also on Instagram. And of course, we know that a ton of people are on Twitter. All right. If you're not in one place, you're in another of these four things, most likely. And what we want to do is we want to siphon as much of this free traffic possible to our Shopify stores. Now, on each of these platforms, I would say you need a BFCM daily deals profile. Okay, so you don't have to call it BFCM daily deals. All right, you might call it best daily deals 2022 best deals, because you can typically rename your profile page on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok and Facebook. But you need it's a broad daily deals account, okay? And one of the keys here is we're talking about daily deals, all right? And we know that we are in Black Friday, Cyber Monday range, so it's obviously smart, I think, if we allude a little bit to these are the best deals of the year that you can tap into. And now you are reaching hundreds of millions of people, a billion plus people actually, on the platforms, and you just simply have to, one, I would say post roughly 3 to 4 times daily, okay? And this would be on FB, IG, Twitter, and TikTok. The same products, okay? And number two, you want to post discount codes. However, I would make the discount codes that you post platform specific, okay? So what I mean by platform specific is, I'm trying to find myself a good color here to highlight this, is like Twitter BFCM 22, right? Or FB BFCM 22, so on and so forth. Because we want the people that are on these platforms here to really feel like they're getting a deal from that particular platform. Does that make sense? Yes? Does that make sense? Yes, yes, yes. Um, this is going to require some work or automation, or a virtual assistant. If you have a VA, then they can do the post for you. And it's posting the same product. But see, what you're doing is you're posting the same 3 to 4 products across all of those platforms. And if you have a YouTube channel, it's not a bad idea to post, video reviews of these, like the top 10 products of the day. You don't want to post 3 or 4 times a day on YouTube, though. But the top 10 daily Black Friday, Cyber Monday picks, or whatever it may be, and beyond. And if you're posting daily, you're not going to get boatloads of free traffic, okay? Unless something goes viral. If something goes viral, then you're going to get boatloads of traffic, okay? And I've seen quite a few people just post a tweet, post a TikTok, post on Facebook or Twitter, and seen them absolutely explode, right? And if you do it 3 to 4 times a day, then your odds of going viral or picking up some steam are significantly more than if it's just 1 time a day. If you do it on every single platform, then your odds of getting more attention and potentially going viral are significantly higher. So you literally just post a picture or a video of the product and the discount code in a short description. Copy and paste it to each of the platforms, right? And post 3 to 4 times per day. And you're going to find that you reach a lot of people. Another thing that you can try to do is siphon these people from all of these platforms here into one single Facebook group. Okay. Now, not everybody that has TikTok or IG or Twitter is using Facebook, but you can also do this with a Telegram group or a WhatsApp group, all right? And what you would do if you got a Facebook group is you would start giving them VIP discounts if they join the group, and you would utilize the new tag everyone. Now what everyone does is this will instantly notify all members of your group to see the post. Now you can only utilize this tag once every 24 hours, so it can't be abused. So when you make a post in a group, it needs to be something that will most certainly get people's attention and make them excited and happy and not annoy them, right? But the thing is like when you post on a fan page, a TikTok, an IG profile, a Twitter, you're not reaching everybody, right? You're limited, you're throttled a bit. In a Facebook group, if you hit everyone, it notifies everyone. And you'll see, I tested this just the other day in our Facebook group on these posts over here. I don't know if you will see it. Where anyways, somewhere in here, y'all, okay? Somewhere in here, I tagged a post with everyone. And my video went from 1 viewer to like 60 or 70 viewers, like within a second, right? Like so fast. So if you can find a way to siphon off people from all of these social, there it is, from all of these social platforms, then you get them in a Facebook group, you can utilize this tag and you can get a lot of attention fast. Now, the everyone tag is going to tick off some people, okay? It's going to annoy some people. Like you could see here that you could see that Lauren Miner here said there's no quicker way to get everyone to leave a group than using @everyone. And you can see I didn't even kick her out, but she left the group. Now, do I care that she left the group? No. Did it hurt me if she left the group? No. And if she's so ticked off that I notified everyone about giving away something for free that could benefit them, then she serves no purpose in the group anyways. I want her gone. Just like, what's the point in having somebody on your email list for your e-commerce store if they're not going to buy? Right? Who cares how big your email list is? Who cares how big your Facebook group is for your e-commerce store? If it's not people that are going to buy from you, then good riddance. Like, why, why waste the time or waste the money sending more emails to people that don't want to buy stuff from your e-commerce store, right? So the everyone tag will tick some people off because people just get like, upset over nothing, right? And that's their prerogative, and they're more than they can do that. That's totally fine. Don't be afraid to use it, just use it wisely. Like, I'm not using it in here to sell anybody anything, right? Y'all know I like literally never come on and sell anything. So I'm just giving away free stores, and it still took 2 or 3 people off, but we got 383 comments. And look at this one, 794 comments right here. So that being said, um, I think that it would be a wise idea to try to siphon people from organic traffic over time. It's not going to happen fast, okay? But into a Facebook group and utilize this everyone tag on Black Friday, Cyber Monday to announce some really big deals and get a lot of additional free traffic. Does that make sense? Right? All right. And don't be afraid of it. Use it wisely, though. Okay. Don't waste time bantering with people if they're mad that you use the everyone tag and all this and that. Just tell them to leave the group. Who cares? Like I told, if you watch his videos, I literally said, yo, just leave the group. Like, I don't care. I'm focused on the people that are focused on me. I'm focused on the people that are focused on, the training that I'm putting out here. You should be focused on the people that are focused on becoming your customer and buying from your e-commerce stores. So, this is like probably the best like free traffic strategy right now. TikTok gets a lot of views. Facebook fan pages get less views. Instagram, if you're using Reels, is actually picking up and getting a lot of discovery, a lot of views. Twitter, if you're using the hashtags, you have potential to get a lot of views, right? If you have no Twitter followers, you just tweet, like, ain't nothing gonna happen, right? But if you're smart and you're playing into the hashtags and you're creating merch off of hashtags with hashtags that aren't using somebody's name or trademark or whatever, then you have the ability to tap into a large pool of traffic. And you know that a lot of people are on Twitter right now because of what Elon is doing. And speaking of which, there's probably some really cool memes in regards to stuff Elon says or posts or whatever that you could probably piggyback off of. Just be careful with that, trademark, copyright, all that stuff. But be smart as a business owner, do your due diligence. But there are a lot of ways to really crush it, and they're right underneath your nose. You just don't know they're there. This is a great free traffic strategy. So anyways, I hope tonight's training was great. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you get the idea what I mean by broad products and print on demand, simplifying things, not making it intricate, but simplifying it. And yeah, also, last thing is remember next week I'm going to be, later this week, I'm going to be going live doing some free giveaways. All right. So be excited for that. If you would like to speak to my team and you're interested in us building you a completely done for you customized store where we do all the technical stuff for you, we help get the store launched, we help with product research, we help set up all the apps and the email marketing setup, all those techie things that you need to customize that you're probably either A, have done wrong, or B, just don't even know how to do. You can book a call with my team at profitph.com/call, and we can build you a fully customized Shopify store, okay? Fully customized with all the apps on it that you need, everything to get going. It is not a done for you make money program where you just put money in and it just creates magic. It's not what it is. It is a service, an agency that will build you a store, customize it for your brand, help you get the right products on it, for your interest and the trends that you want to market that research shows are hot right now. And it is a phenomenal way to get started so you don't just stick and stay on the sidelines. And we've had so many people that are thrilled with it. It's not free. We have a couple of options. And so if you call in and you book a call, they'll happily tell you about those options, and then you can make a decision on if you want to get it done or not. Now, can we build a store before Black Friday? I would say that right now there's still time if you took fast action, okay? But every day that goes by, we get closer to Black Friday, and building a customized store that is full-fledged, set up, and ready to go isn't something that's done in 30 seconds. So if that's something that you're trying to do, then I would get going, all right? Because by next week's webinar, that's not even going to be in the realm of possible to do in a week. So, but this is great. People love it. We have, people call in each week that I've mentioned this. That's why I keep mentioning it, and just give me feedback that they're grateful that they can finally hit the play button, and stop sitting on the sidelines. Because the hardest part about launching an e-commerce store is building it and finding products and setting up the apps. The marketing part is simple. You can see how simple it is to find keywords in Facebook and create ad. Not to mean that marketing is just easy and everyone can make money marketing. I'm just saying building a technical e-commerce store is far more complicated than launching a Facebook ad. So anyways, the URL's here if you want to book a call. I would advise that you do it and at least learn a little bit about the options available and if we could help you, and just see if it's a good fit. No big deal. I do free training here every single week, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Come, get as much free training as you want. I love you all. I'll see you next week. Hope that you crush it this week. And I think that's it. Good night, y'all.